Yo guys, what is up? Today I'm gonna be bringing you the second week of the SMD league thing, and I'm facing a good buddy of mine, Chris, also known as Togofor, or coach of the Portland Timburrs. So yeah, on the screen you can see his team, the team that we've given to him. Unknown, Barbarico, Keldeo, Almamola, Mega Swampert, Kingdra, Siphontoad, Rotom, Wash, Quicksire, and Corsola. So the general weakness on his team, obviously, he has a humongous grass weakness, meaning that Sunflora can actually be somewhat useful this time around. But yeah, let's go just quickly go into the team I brought for him because I'm about to battle him in a few minutes. I brought a Focus Sash Cluster with Rapid Spin, Shell Smash, T-Spikes, and Explosion. The Explosion is because I like Explosion. The Rapid Spin is because this is my only Rapid Spinner, and if he does get Hazards up and I do have Closer in, well, at the same time, then I can Rapid Spin. Shell Smash is there to outspeed to get guaranteed Toxic Spikes up, or to just have a boosted Explosion. Also, I can speed type potentially with his Rain Sweepers and, for example, Mega Swampert. So yeah, I'm not sure how that's gonna plan out, but I think this is gonna be quite useful to get me for like a Suicide League type of thing. Next up is Sunflora, and Sunflora is a pretty defensive Sunflora. Generally it has a very good special defense stat, and even with this little amount of EVs I still have a better, higher speed def than a physical defense. But this is mainly my go-to switch into like water moves, because as you can see on his team, he has a lot of water types and a lot of things that do the damage to anything on the team except for like this thing. Oh, that's not the same thing. I need this one. Heat Rock and Sunny Day, because I do have a Victory Bell, which is a Sun Sweeper. This also has some Chlorophyll type of thing, just in case I need to outspeed something. I might tweak the EVs a little bit on the speed, because I didn't do that just yet, and I was supposed to do that, so I'll have a quick look before going into the match what I'm going to do here, and I'll let you know. But yeah, Giga Drain, since it's Encore, Giga Drain is the only move I need, since he does have a humongous weakness. Encore is there in case I need like to stop shenanigans and senses for the longevity. Also with Sunday I do get a lot of health back. Victory Bell, as I said, is my Sun Sweeper. Giga Drain, Sunny Day, Growth, and Encore. I am Sunny Day focuses in case he gets like, in case he like kills Sunflora somehow for some reason, or I misplay around it for some reason, because I tend to do that sometimes. I am not always on my game. But yeah, I do have Focus as Sunny Day just as some kind of safety net. Yeah. Next up is Auroras. I'm a Passion Berry Auroras. Not sure if it's gonna spam like what moves versus my team, but I do feel a little bit safe with this. I made it kind of a last minute exchange from a choice variant to this one, so hopefully that's not gonna bite me in the ass. But I made it Protect, T-Wave in case you need to stall out Brain Turns, Hyper Voice, and Freeze Dry. Well, I only need Freeze Dry realistically, but I do have Hyper Voice just in case. I mean, I'm not sure what else to run on this, so yeah. And T-Wave, because yeah, I need a filler and T-Wave might be useful. Excelgor is Focus as Excelgor, more Focus sessions of course. Protect, again for the stalling of the turns. Me First, to get some Me First shenanigans, maybe you can like Me First away Shell Smash from Barbarical or something along those lines. And Energy Ball and Giga Drain for the dual grass stab. And last but not least, it is a very, well, at least a decent standard pincer. It's Quick Attack, Sword Stance, Frustration, and X Scissor. I am X Scissor since he does have a Rotom Wash, which is a decent check to a pincer. Actually, it's a very good check to a pincer. But yeah, I have Quick Attack for the priority, and Sword Stance to sweep, and Frustration to sweep as well. The speed is there to outspeed, like a max speed modest Rotom, just in case he brings something along those lines. I still outspeed his Rain Sweepers. And I also outspeed his Kingdra, which is also a Rain Sweeper by the way, but yeah, I outspeed Mega Swampert, normal Siphontoad, and Kingdra, which are his sweepers. So yeah, that's basically the whole idea behind that. He does have a Corsola which he can bring as a check, but generally these guys tend to run like Close Combat or EQ, so I don't expect him to run it as a check, since, well, yeah, mainly for that reason. But he definitely can. And yeah, this is the team I'm gonna be banking on. Hopefully it's gonna bring me to win. His biggest threats in his team, the ones that I expect him to bring, are basically Keldeo, Rotom Wash, Mega Swampert, Siphontoad, Kingdra and Barbarical, so a fully grass-based team. But yeah, we'll see if he actually brings those ones or if I am mistaken and maybe he brings Unknown for some reason. I'm not sure what Unknown will do if he brings it. I'm not sure what Quagsire would do to my team since it doesn't really like do anything. Corsola, he could be bringing Corsola. Alomomola, he could be bringing Alomomola as well. It's not a bad choice, but I think it's a little bit of a sitting duck. So yeah, I don't think he'll bring it, but he can. Most definitely, that's one of the reasons why I do have so many Encore users in case I need to use it versus an Alomomola. But yeah, that is basically the team for now. I might tweak some EVs because this is max speed for now. I think everything is like 252, 252 because I didn't quite have the time to fix that up or to like make it pretty and shit. So I might do that in the coming 2 minutes, and after that I'll be right back with the game versus Chris. Alright, here we go. Well, usually I tend to fuck up when I do live commentary, so I will try to focus on the game more than on the live commentary itself. So yeah, but we'll see if I actually succumb to the same thing as the usual. Okay, he didn't bring Rotom Voice, so everything else is basically there. Corsola is the Pinsir check then, I'm assuming. Maybe Barbarical or something. Well, the most logical lead would be either my grass types to just start hitting him up and shit. Or maybe Excelgor and start hitting him up or some shit. I mean, a Focus Lead would be the most logical, right? Yeah, that does make sense to me. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave with Excelgor and see what happens. I'm gonna go for the Me First right here and see what he wants to go for. If he wants to go for the Dragon Dance, then I can Me First with the Dragon Dance. If I'm or not. It doesn't work like that? Ah, shit. Well then, that's not good. Gonna have to break the substitute then. Fuck. Okay, he's gonna go for his Scald. Doesn't get the burn, so that's nice. I'm just gonna go for energy balls then. I'm gonna do some damage. That does nothing. I'm even lucky that the thing broke the substitute, then I'm assuming. But yeah, I can go into. I'm assuming Pinsir doesn't outspeed since I am. Let's see. I think the best play would be going to Sunflora, I want to say, maybe. He does have Ice Beam, Scald, Draco or something. That would make sense. Could go into this and just go for the Freeze Dry, but do I want to go for that? I think I do actually. I know that I'm gonna get revenged pretty easily, but I don't want to go into Sunflora and be hit up by an Ice Beam because I'm not Yahtzee Berry and Heatblock, so I want to keep that alive for a little bit longer. I'm just gonna go for a Freeze Dry and see, see what happens. I do have a Passion Berry, so I can at least live one hit. Unless he shows the Flash Cannon, because that would suck. Oh, he goes for the Draco, that's fine. Probably assumed that I was something like Passion Berry, so that's a good play on your end. Yeah, Keldeo is gonna come in. I wouldn't want it setting up a substitute or anything, so yeah, I'm just gonna go for this thing right here and shit. Not sure if Pinsir can live the hit. I'm gonna call that because that would be pretty crucial. Pinsir, oh you Mega Pinsir, oh you Sword Sense, yeah, this one. Hydro Pump does kill, but that's if he specs, so Life Orb? No, he's not Life Orb. Like worst case scenario, he would be the Mystic Water. Okay, that's a roll in my favor. I'm also HP infested, so I'm just gonna go for this. And I want to go for the X Scissor, but I also want to go for the Frustration. No, he's gonna make a switch. I'm just gonna go for the X Scissor. If he stays in, good play. He actually stayed in. Well played. Please don't burn. Thanks. I'm gonna have to go for the quick attack, that's the only way. He's probably, yeah, the berry, yeah. Figured. That's fine though, that's fine. I still do have some flora, which I can go into and can just get up my Sunny Day. She is more likely gonna go for more secret swords, I wanna say. He goes for the Icy Wind, that is completely fine. I'm gonna go for Synthesis this turn, just to get back to full health. And I'm gonna go for the Eeveeton and follow on. I am very much minus speed, so that sucks, but yeah. I am the Heat Rock variant, so I do have a few symptoms left, so we'll see if I can make good use out of that. I also have Victory Bell left, which is Focus Sash, and close to which is Focus Sash, so hopefully if he does have, like if he brings something in that doesn't have Stealth Rocks or something, that would be fantastic, because Focus Sash would be awesome to keep like being a thing. I don't know. Well, to keep intact, I guess is the word I'm trying to say, but yeah, we'll see what he wants to go for. Sunflower is a problem for him, so hopefully this just sweeps, but I'm not sure if it does. Depends on how he prepared for it. I mean, if he has Ice Punch on this, that would suck. He does have Ice Punch on this, and I don't have speed since the Icy Wind, so I feel like I should make the Cloister switch, and I'm going to. He's gonna go for the Rain Dance. Oh, did not expect that. I can still go for the Shell Smash and then the Explosion, I guess. Yeah. Seems like a fair play, right? Just gonna go for it. Don't flinch, please. Please. Thank you. And Explosion. I don't know if this is actually gonna kill it. Probably won't, actually. So that's less. Why is that? Oh, that's a speed tie, of course. Unfortunate. So I do still have the. He is Rock Slide EQ. Well, yeah, the last move must be Ice Punch. That's the only move that actually makes sense. Does that? I don't think I can lift that with the one guy. I'm gonna go for the how is the thing called again? Flora. Never really use it, so keep forgetting its name. 252, 196, and like a Bold Mage or something defensive. Versus Mega Swamper. Switch him. He must be jolly, because otherwise he wouldn't have won the speed tie right there. Since by the way, I changed my nature to. Ooh, this is actually a roll in his favor. So yeah, I'm pretty much gonna have to go into Victory Bell right here, and I'm gonna go for the Sunny Day. It's the only way. So we'll see what he wants to go for. Hope he doesn't have too many Rindo Berries to block me. Oh, I actually can lift it as well. So I didn't even need the focuses in the end, so that's cool, I guess. I didn't expect this to be that bulky, but it is. And I can get a lot of juicy health back. Hopefully I can get enough back to the point where my focuses is active again. But he is likely gonna have Rindo Berry on this, I wanna say then, since he switched it in so confidently. Maybe he's focuses on this. If he is, then I get my focuses back up, so I'm not too afraid of that then, but yeah, we'll see if I actually can clutch this game with my two remaining ones. I'm assuming he has Sledge Wave on Seismic that as well to hit Sunflower, so not sure if I can lift that, but yeah, we'll see. So he's actually focuses. And he gets a Shell Smash up, fine. Still at speed, that's cool. Get wrecked, baby. So he's going to go to Seismic Boat. Yeah, Giga Drain. Cool. Well, the last thing is Corsola, so I think I clutched this game. Do I want to go for Sunny Day? What speed is Corsola? Corsola. I want to go for Sunny Day, of course. I think I win. Yep, there we go. So, Victor Bell and Sunflora pulling through. Well, that's the game. He wasn't Brindleberry or says Mirror Code, as Lars said. You cannot see it on the screen just yet, but hopefully it will pop up. But yeah, that's a good game to Chris or Togo War. Check him out in the description down below, as well as all the other coaches. The links will be to the channels and to the Twitters will be probably in there. Definitely check this out because the games on this league are fantastic, man. They're so much fun. It's really strange to prepare for the team with so many huge weaknesses and having so many weaknesses yourself. So yeah, that's really strange, but it's also really fun. So definitely check out the other guys and how they did. For now, goodbye, and hopefully if you liked it, leave that like, click that like button because that's always nice. That shows me that you liked it. So yeah, and I think that's about it. So see you next week when I'm facing the after Eeveeton, I'm facing Keyno next week. So see you then.